Hey everybody, today we're doing another weekly book club. Hopefully, I can elaborate more on Tales from the Cafe. I also completed a bunch of different books this week that I want to share, so I'm really excited for this one. So first off, we'll start with Tales from the Cafe. This author is really well spoken and they just do everything, I think, perfectly. Like a lot of their books and the way they kind of like elaborate about life itself is very, very good. Honestly, I would recommend reading all of their stuff from the beginning. I would read all their stuff from the beginning. Like I said, this is gonna be the last one in a while that we do read, because right now the fourth book is being translated from Japanese into English, so there's not really much that I can do because I can't read Japanese. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the next one. Check this one out. I would say this covered what I thought it was going to cover. You know, I got to figure out more about Kazu Tokito, which made me really happy. I got to learn a lot more about her character, which made me happy, and it made me also kind of like see how she becomes the person she does in the third book, which I really wanted to know. And not even just that, I mean, you get to know Miki Tokita, who is Nagare's daughter, but that is spoilers. I should probably put a spoilers warning. I'll do that. You get to meet her when she's like a kid and not like kind of grown up in the third book, so that was kind of nice to see, and it was just kind of funny. Go check this book out. I know we already talked about it, so we're gonna move on from this book. This is The Guest Cat by Takashi Hirade. I'm actually really excited to get into this book. It looks just kind of funky and fun. That's why I was like, you know what, I wanna see this. You know, I wanna read this. But it's like a really short story, because I've noticed that I'm like a short story person after reading. I think I said that before. And I was like, you know what, I want to pick up some more short stories because I just fall in love with them so easily, and they're also really easy to read and really fast for me, and I'm a fast reader, so I just really like a small book. I'll read like a little summary. This is probably what I'm going to try and finish for the next one, but I'm also going to try and finish a bunch of other stuff that I show off in this video. So, by the acclaimed poet Takashi Hirade, The Guest Cat is a subtly moving novel that conveys deeply felt ways of being. Two writers, a young couple, enjoy their quiet cottage in a leafy part of Tokyo. They work at home as freelance editors. One day, a cat invites herself into their small kitchen. She is a beautiful creature. She leaves, but comes again. And then again, and again. New, small joys radiated by the fleeting loveliness of life accompany the cat. The days take on more light and color. With its very peculiar feline grace, the Guest Cat won Japan's Kiyama Shohei Literary Award and became a bestseller in France. The best novels are often the ones that change us over time. They stay with us like small miracles. Takashi Hirade, the Japanese poet and novelist, blindsided me. He shows himself to be a poet of the highest grade. A rare treasure, beautiful and profound. Whether you're a cat lover or not, don't pass this one up. Ultimately, it's about what it means to love and to lose. Even dog lovers will relate. Aww. No. Born in Moji, Japan in 1950, Takashi Hirade has published several volumes of poetry. He lives in... Oh, so wait, is this like a... This isn't a poem, but it might actually be like very poetic. So yeah, guys, go check that out for next week's video, and I'll move on. Oh, that's so funny. The green screen took him out. But oh, that's hilarious actually. So I've been reading The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and it's gonna look really weird for you guys. I don't know. I mean, I do know why I took out the green, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So I read the number 5 of the Twilight Princess manga, and I would say so far I like that. So this is me coming from a guy who's played Twilight Princess games and Legend of Zelda his whole life. I love the changes they're doing with Link's character and the other characters in the game, and how they're changing them. This is more like headcanon of what the book is. Like, it's not actually canon, but like it makes me want to be like, hey, this is canon, because it makes the characters much more interesting. This will be kind of spoilers if you guys haven't really read it yet, so I'll give that warning again. Link has like a hometown in this that is not the village that he comes from in the beginning of the game, Ordon Village. It's actually a village near the Arbiter's grounds that disappears overnight, which is very interesting, and I thought that was really cool that they kind of gave him a different backstory and kind of gave more depth to his character than just being a farmer's boy that gets a sword and then, you know, the whole 9 yards. That also, I really like the relationship they built between Zelda and Midna. I thought that was very interesting, and I can't wait to see how it gets more fleshed out as like we go on, how Midna cares more for Zelda. In this one, I think this is the one. Yeah, so number 5. So if you're caught up and you're at number 5, keep reading. I mean, keep listening. But I'm gonna do a little bit of spoilers for what's in this one. Zelda actually sacrifices herself for Midna on based on reasons between both of them. Like they both were like, hey, we were friends on accident, and like I really like that relationship they built by going to the garden every day and looking into the fountain that saw the other world. I was like, that's cool. That's like a cool little like thing that they didn't have in the game. And I mean, at the time, it's Zelda Twilight Princess. This is following up from Wind Waker. They had like what, a year or two, maybe 3 to make this game. I don't think they thought about fleshing out each character. I just think they just wanted you to have a lot of fun in a video game and then go from there. So it's just really cool to see someone like take a game, tell me, hey, this is what I think happened, and I just think it's awesome. So yeah, that is that. So we'll move on from that one. I'm reading the number 6 of the Twilight Princess manga right now. This one's actually kind of short compared to the other one. Let me compare. There. Oh, wait, over here. Sorry. This is the one I'm reading right now. This one, like, you can tell side by side that this one's like this one's definitely thicker. Yeah, no, this one's really good so far. So I'm just gonna keep up with this one, and I'll report on this one next week. And we're gonna move on to the comics that I read this week and what I plan on reading. So Daredevil, I finally read this. I thought it was fantastic. Sorry, I keep passing between my face. I'm still kind of new at this, so I'm getting better at it. But so far, this is fantastic. I really recommend this if you want like an entry into Daredevil and like what he does. I love it so much, and I ordered the next kind of like small collectors because this one's like not like a single. This one is a collector. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. But I've been keeping up with this, and I just want everybody else to try it out. The way they flesh out his character and give him more things to tackle is kind of interesting. It reminds me a lot of the Netflix show when I read it. Like, this is basically like season 1 of the Netflix show, if you haven't watched it. I shouldn't say basically, because there's different stuff and there's characters that are there and that aren't there. But it was really cool to see him meet other heroes and also see his like battle with being a vigilante and the cops having like a new commissioner and not knowing what to do because they're like, he like saved me, what should I do? Going into spoiler territory now, I really like how the Punisher still has that kind of like relationship with him where he's like, you're just like me, you just don't want to know it. And then he already is, I don't know if they call them the Defenders on purpose, but like Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and I can't remember. I just know Iron Fist. I only know, I think it's Danny. They all come to save him at one point, and then they strip him of the Daredevil outfit. So I'm really excited to see how they pick up with the next comic and just see what happens. I just think it was really cool to see other heroes be like, yeah, you're done right now because you just fought the cops, and it's not cool. But like at the same time, I get it, because like right now he accidentally killed someone because he was being pushed to his limits and he used too much strength, and he didn't hit them in a certain spot, and so they bled out and died. I kind of think someone set him up. That's what I think. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on from that. So I've been keeping up with I don't know why it's green screening out. Because he's wearing green. I can see why. Currently, I am reading the Punisher World Journal base. So far, this is fantastic. I really recommend this for everybody that wants to get into the Punisher or get into like a new comic book series right now. So far, I love this comic. This whole comic series in general. So base is more of like so he has like random prequels that kind of talk about Frank Castle and who he is and how he becomes the Punisher in this universe. They have like random little like mini series in there. So like right now this one's called War Journal Base, but like they have like a bunch of other War Journal ones where like there's one where he's in war still. This one's like he comes home, and it tackles a lot of like the problems that veterans have coming home from like war and coming home from like if you came home from Afghanistan, how it is to come back into society. I love that, and I love that they keep showing me that because I don't know much about it. It's kind of educating for me as well, and it's just cool to see him fight these kind of battles mentally, physically, and then actually kind of fight these physical battles that happen at home as well. So definitely, if you're into that kind of stuff and want more awareness on that, check it out. But I will be following up on that. Those come out monthly, so I wouldn't expect that anytime soon. So coming up on what I'm gonna start reading, I put a backing on it finally. We're gonna be reading Hawkeye. We're really excited to read this. I've been, you guys know that I've been like dabbling in and out with it. Like I just haven't had the time to put into it, but I'm really excited to read this. I just need to look at what I kind of read and then just take it from there. and I can just like I think I'm probably gonna be like 100 pages in and then start there, because I already read the first little issue that came out of the I guess the first collection of the miniseries. It's like 1 through 10. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys liked this video. If you guys want more, if there's anything else you guys want me to add to this, please let me know. I kind of changed my setup a little bit. The mic's not coming from here anymore, so that's why I'm like kind of like messing around. I'm not really used to like having like it says there's space right here, so it's just like really funny because like this is the mic right here, so it's like really weird for me to be like, oh yes, there's space right here that I can use. I have to use it. And then there's like not space over here, because usually I'm like over here like talking about it, but I don't know. Okay. Also, I have a green screen now. That's why it's like a little weird with the colors and stuff. I might have to mess with it so that I don't get hit. Like, I'm pretty sure if I just hold this Xbox controller up, it's invisible Xbox controller. I can't wear my favorite color now. It's whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, guys, I will catch you guys next week for next book club meeting. You guys put down what kind of books you're reading right now, and tell me what you're interested in, and maybe I can look at it and see if I want to read it too. But I'm definitely looking forward to reading The Guest Cat because I like cats, and I'm so far really liking short novels. So, alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, and peace. What is going on, everybody? If you guys liked today's video, please like, it really helps me out, and also subscribe because that also really helps me out. Comment as well. I like to see what you guys have to say, and I also actually respond and reply to comments, so you can subscribe by hitting this icon right here, or you can look at the newest video I made by looking at this right here. Yeah, you can click on that. We'll see you guys in the next video or next stream. I do stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Go check that out, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.